Today we're diving into how to go from a triple threat to backing down your opponent in the post. Learn when and why to use this move to control your defender. We'll break down the triple threat to control stance technique and show you how to create great shot opportunities against any opponent. Let's get started. In this move, I'm going to teach you how to go from a triple threat position to backing down your opponent. Whether you started in the post with the pivot or you were on the perimeter, caught it, and realized you can back your defender down and take them to town to score. I want to show you how to master this move. It's a great move to use if you have an advantage height-wise. You're taller, bigger, stronger than your opponent. It's a great move to use on the perimeter or the post, or in an isolation situation, meaning you caught the basketball, you pivoted, you pointed your toes to the basket. You have a defender that has great leverage, meaning they may be smaller in stature, but if you dribble the ball, they have a good chance of stealing that ball. So you can dribble it by turning your body into a control stance and then control them down to take them to town. So I wanted to cover when and where you can make this move. Whether you're tall or small, does not matter. It's a great move to use to control your defender. Let's get it. Let me break down how to build the skill. Imagine me facing the basket, right? Facing my opponent. I'm in a triple threat stance. I'm ready to shoot it, attack, or pass. All of a sudden, my opponent comes up at me, or I have leverage. I'm a little taller and bigger. I go from a face-up triple threat stance facing the basket to a control stance. A control stance is when you take your inside foot that's close to the opponent, and now you back them down in a crab dribble position. Now, me turning my body so you can see the importance of this and the advantage you're gonna gain is when you go from this space up to this control stance, the ball is so far away from their body, all the defender can do is absorb your move. They can't reach. They can't reach at all. And by absorbing it, even if they are elite and they're clever on defense, they may try to move the chair, so to speak. They're trying to probably move, thinking you're trying to lean on them so you can get called for travel. But we don't need their leverage. We already have the leverage. By going into this face up to this control stance, now we are stable. We're not only balanced, we have power. I don't need to lean on that opponent. I can control them down. I can go forward from that position. I can go backwards in that position, or I can step back in that position. I have full leverage. I don't need their body. So I want you to do this move 20 times. You're facing up, and we're gonna swing the inside foot forward. We're saying the left foot at this case is your lead foot, your right is your pivot foot. We're gonna just lean forward. Doing it towards you at home, facing up, inside foot goes forward. Feet are even, chin parallel to inside shoulder, eyes in the net looking at the game, looking at my opponent. I want you doing this 20 times. 20 times with your inside foot being your left, and then changing it 20 times with your inside foot being your right. And make sure your feet are even, okay? Now, after you do 20 and 20, let's add the second motion, the second move. This is now the crab dribble. Now turning to the side. We've mastered step one. My inside foot is down the middle of my defender's body. Now I trust the dribble. I keep my elbow to my waist. I drive my elbow down, snap my wrist, the ball stays in place. So what I want you doing now, 20 times, same concept. You can use the lane line as a good example. I just did one. Imagine me doing one. I can turn one, grab the length of the lane line, two. Right? I can keep doing that. That's two. Three. Right? 20 times. Once you go 20, I'll do two, With the right foot now, it's the left hand dribble, crab dribble. Turn body 1, crab down, that's 1, right? Turn body, 2, 20 times. Combine the skill, isolate the skill, then build it up. Now I'm gonna show you how to score from that, whether you're on the perimeter or on the post. Let's get it. Okay, now, let's talk about scoring. I pop out, going right into it. I catch it. I pivot, I point my toes to the basket, I'm ready to play. Defender is smaller than me. I'ma just crab them down to the basket. Raise up and shoot over. That's it. And when I'm doing this, players, coaches, parents, when I'm crabbing them down, I'm looking where help is coming from. If they notice I have a size advantage, now I become a playmaker. I see help side defender's face, that means I have space to pass. See face, got space, pass. If I see all the help side defenders' backs, I keep my attack. It's as simple as that. Keep your eyes up and your eyes on your defenders. That's why you want to have court vision, eyes on the swivel. Let's say again, there's a strong side corner defender looking to come up to help. I see that. I'm not gonna just go down blindly. Boom, eyes are over here. I'm like a pitcher in a windup on the mound, looking at that defender, because if that defender starts to come towards me, again, see face, got space, pass. I'm gonna hold all of them off. Eyes over here holding off, boom, I can crab down. I can even change it if I want to. Now, me and my teammate, we may have some nonverbal communication going on, because if I get this defender who's denying caught up looking at me with eyes, we call the eyeball cut at attack basketball. Well, if eyes on me, they don't have eyes in the back of their head, my teammate will do a backdoor cut. So now, again, I become a playmaker. Crabbing, freezing, backdoor. So many uses of this move. How can I use it on the block? Same concept. I can catch it, I can pivot, ready to score off the glass. As I pivot, I'm pointing my toes to the basket. I turn to the side, and the side foot goes down the middle of the body. The same moves I can use on the perimeter, I can use in the post. Forward move to the basket, little flip shot, right? Face up, square, a spin move, score. Now I can go into second pivots. I can open up, they crowd my space. I could come in and go into a second pivot. You have ample options. I wanted to show you how you can go from, again, a face up to a control stance to own your opponent. Let's get it. Hey, future game changers. Ever dream of driving to the hoop and scoring with unstoppable precision? Now imagine being the player who finishes strong under any pressure at the rim. We've got the golden key that turns this imagination into a reality. Our high percentage finisher course is your ultimate playbook to mastering the art of finishing. Whether it's a smooth floater, a dynamic help side finish like a Euro or a pro hop, an explosive attack to the rack, we cover it all. This isn't just any course, it's a transformational journey tailored for every skill level, with simple, impactful lessons that will elevate your finishing skills from the ground up, ensuring you become the go-to player who always scores with confidence and ease at the rim. Ready to leave those missed opportunities behind and start dominating every game with your finishing? Click the link in the comments below to dive into the course that will change your finishing game forever. Let's unlock your potential and make you the high percentage finisher every team dreams of having on their team. Let's go.